I think we got one more thing to talk about. It's actually like something big. So we both enjoy watching some Patty Mahomes. You know what I mean? And
That's
Jackson
my guy.
Mahomes, Jackson Mahomes got arrested for.
Allegedly 3 counts of sexual assault.
Is it specifics or?
Allegedly 3 counts of sexual assault.
I'm gonna be honest with you, fam. I think that he is on a high from being Patrick Mahomes' brother. Remember, he was doing the TikTok joint. He was dancing on the joint, like he been recording. You know what I'm saying? He been riding the coattails, fam. And I really feel like he's like, fam, I'm motherfucking Pat Mahomes' brother, bitch. Like this is my, I can do what the fuck I want to. I got bread. My brother rich. Like this our money. You know what I mean?
Oh man, this is a touchy subject for me just because the fact is, I'm a huge Patrick Mahomes fan, and it's the fact that I hate seeing this dude go through this because of what your brother's doing. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
I don't think Patrick Mahomes going through anything.
See, that's the thing though. No matter what, it's just how the world is. No matter what the fuck Jackson does, people are gonna reflect like, man, that looks bad on Patrick too. It doesn't matter what the fuck Patrick does as long as if he stays out of it or if he don't. It's gonna look bad on him because of his bitch ass brother. And yes, I'm gonna stand on that. Jackson Mahomes is a straight bitch, and I'll stand on that. But dude, what the fuck are you doing? You like you said, throwing water on fans after a game that they lost. They brought him back. Danced on a dead NFL Hall of Famers memorial on a TikTok on the field. Who does shit like that?
Yeah, that shit is wild.
And now you're getting faced with 3 counts of sexual assault for trying to kiss on a woman aggressively and forcibly. And to the fact that now you're facing 3 counts, you can face up to 5 to 10 years and be put on the sex offenders list for the next 25 years of your life. What the fuck are you doing, dude? At one point, you gotta sit there and realize
that's wild.
He's got to realize that name Mahomes just doesn't reflect him; it reflects everyone that's around him, like Patrick, his dad.
Another thing that you're probably failing to realize is this has probably been him the whole time. This has probably been him the whole time, and he's got to learn his path. Like, hey, your brother's doing this shit. Like, you gonna be able to leverage his money. You know what I mean? Just go duck off and do your thing on the side. Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, cut that shit off or have it do your shit somewhere where it's not gonna come back to you. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, see, that's the thing. It was all over Twitter. Patrick didn't bail Jackson out.
Oh, is Moss picking you up too?
I don't know, just a little bit.
No, I think it was picking up pretty juicy actually. Yeah, I mean, look, when it comes to this, I feel like there has to be a role that if I'm the superstar and my brother is riding the coattails of my shit, there has to be a role you got to play, right? You have to be the guy who ain't getting in no scandals, right? You ain't in the media, right? You the one that's supposed to be coming to these parties with me. Excuse my French, but fucking all the bitches, but nobody hears about it. You're supposed to be the guys coming to the party with me, doing all the wild shit, right? And I'm doing it with you, right? But you don't, like, if anything, that's what you get. That's what they put you out there for, so that I don't get put out there. If anything, like if you're going down on something and you're getting exposed out there, you're supposed to get exposed on some shit that could have potentially put me out there, and you're taking the fall. You ain't supposed to have your own little thing, bro. Like I'm letting you know right now, that is not how it's supposed to go down. If I'm got a $500 million contract, and I everything's on the line with me, you supposed to be taking the hit for my shit. Like you, if there's a sex scandal and I fuck this other bitch, you supposed to be the one. Like my brother is supposed to be the one that's taking the hit for me and taking all that heat. So nobody says a word about me. You ain't supposed to have no other little charges on the side and doing this dancing shit. You taking away from the power that I could have been leveraging you when I get in trouble.
See, that's the difference, though. You're right. He should be taking he should be taking off the trophy if Patrick does some shit. But here's the thing: Jackson. But exactly. But Jackson Mahomes has proved that he's a spoiled little bitch, though. Here's why.
I don't know, man. Cause I know a lot of people. A lot of people who in every sport who got allegations like that, who got charges like that. And we don't call them spoiled.
There's no fuck the allegations. These aren't allegations. This man was caught on camera doing this shit.
Well, I'm just saying in general, like we have too many sports icons who have the same situation. I wouldn't call you call all the sports guys spoiled.
Jackson ain't no fucking sports guy.
Who?
Jackson?
No, I'm saying people who are related or sports guys, because the only reason why he's even doing this is because of Patty Mahomes' money.
And that's the thing. All the siblings of all these athletes think they're fucking untouchable, and that's the issue. And I honestly deep down feel like they're
doing
gonna
the same thing as the sport. What I'm saying, I'm making a connection that these guys are doing the same shit that the sports guys are doing. Does that mean that they can do it and the other guys can't? All these other guys that had all these alleged situations where they got time or they was doing shit or rape or something like that. Like these dudes, all these dudes have had some similar scandals there.
And I see what you're saying, but it's hard for me to agree with that because
I'm only saying that because you say he's spoiled. And I'm like, nah, nigga, I don't know if that's spoiled. Like all these dudes have been in the same situation. I remember when what's his name? They were saying shit about Shannon Sharp. Like the same exact shit. It come to find out, it was something that was lesser, but of course he was a player. You know what I'm saying? And then so to me it's the same thing. It's just that I don't know if spoiled is the right word. Like a lot of these dudes do it, and you got to be real, fam. If we being 100% real, behind the scenes sometimes, and of course I'm not talking about the Mahomes situation. That's different. Behind the scenes, the chick act one way and then change it up so fast on you. You feel me? That's the only reason why I'm talking about what the sport. When you throw out the sport, I'm like, hold on, fam. You kind of going deep with that one. Like, you saying nigga spoiled?
Spoiled. Jackson, yeah, spoiled.
What makes you think he's spoiled? Like, what makes you jump to that to believe that?
Because here's the thing. I think Jackson keeps getting away with a bunch of shit, and he keeps doing the shit because he knows I'm getting away with it, so I can do what the fuck I want to do. And spoiled little bitches act like that. Think that they can do whatever they want.
How old is he?
Jackson? Maybe 24 tops.
That means he ain't spoiled. Because realistically, he could go to jail for some of the shit he's doing. So I don't think that's spoiled. For him to be, if he can look at Tom, that means he's not spoiled. That means he's getting treated as such. If he was spoiled, this shit would get swept up under the rug. You feel me? That don't mean that means he's not spoiled.
And I think the reason why it's not getting swept under the rug is because the motherfucker got caught on camera.
Well, if old girl was pressing charges, it wouldn't be swept under the rug because it'd be in the news.
And that's the thing. Like you said, the allegations. You can't just go off what someone says. Bitch, I got cameras. Go ahead and watch them cameras and watch what he did.
No, big facts. I agree with that point.
But there's
that's why I'm talking about the spoil part. Like the spoil, like understand. I'm not fighting for this dude whatsoever. I think that nigga's nasty. I'm talking about like when you said the spoiled. When I think of spoiled, I think of he's hiding behind something and he's getting protection from like the shield of like NFL, right? I don't see that because to me he been getting destroyed every time he did something. Niggas was going in on him. Everybody was. They was like, yo, this nigga doing this, he doing that. That's how we found out because they was exposing him and saying, what is he even doing? If they were having his back, I would be like, damn, they kind of spoiling this nigga. Like, the fuck? Like, ain't nobody judging him. He getting judged a lot.
But also, and this ain't me taking shots at my boy Patrick because I feel at the end of the day that's my guy. But also at the end of the day, I feel like Patrick needs to be a grown ass man too and be like, there's no the moment I would have seen water get thrown on fans, I would have shut the shit down right there. Hey, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but that's the last time you're gonna do whatever the fuck you're doing on social media. There's no reason why your name should be over social media ever again.
Wrong. I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong.
You want to shut that shit down right there?
I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong because you can't control nobody's account, fam. You can't. That shit is crazy. Now, like I said, the agreement I would have with my brother is, hey, fam, I need you to do this, this, and this. If we can have an agreement on this, I can have you a certain amount of bread. Which means if shit happened to me, you gotta take the fall, my nigga. You gotta take the fall, right? But also you got to be doing this, and this. You can't be out there. You can't be throwing water on shit like people like that. You can't be out there for more than what I need you for, right? And I'm on the bet that they didn't have that conversation. It was just like, hey, yo, I got you if you need money. Don't worry about it. Why? Because Patty Mahomes is like that. He's super chill. He already got his girl to deal with. They got a kid. He ain't looking at his brother like that. His brother been like that the whole time. I'm willing to put money on it, and we're just seeing that. We're just now seeing that.
Yeah.
That's why I said I don't think it's sport. I think that's how he is. He been like that. Because you got to think, some of these dudes, they've been getting paid since the fucking college, and they brother been living off of it.
Yeah.
So there's no difference. It's been like that for years. We're just now seeing it. That's why when you said sport, I'm like, sport, my nigga. That don't like sport to me. That look like you're just exposing his true nature. Like with this shit, kissing random chicks and getting caught, and it being some kind of assault. I believe that he been since they been making so much bread for so long, he could pull any chick and throw a little bit of money at her, and then she gonna jump at him. That's all.
I see what you're saying. I don't know. Like I said, I try to fight.
You going emotional right now versus
I'm trying
versus being objective.
Being objective, because here's the thing. At the end of the day, it's still just rumors. Because, yeah, you see it on camera, what he did. But there's also rumors going around saying that what happened before that kiss happened, what happened after that kiss happened. We're only seeing what happened on camera.
But see, that's my point. That's why I made it very clear. When you said sport, I'm like, whoa, because that's kind of reach. Because I'm like, what? We don't even know what happened before joint. She was giving them all a play and then just tried to record it just to make that situation happen for a scandal. We don't know that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, damn, you going just all in with that. Now, of course, I would tend to believe that that is that kind of guy. But also, if I'm Patty Mahomes' brother, I'm trying my best not to get caught up in no shit that's going to make him look bad. To be honest with you, it don't make him look bad because I don't think anybody's gonna bring this up during the game. I don't think anybody's gonna bring this up during the next Super Bowl he had. They not gonna when he scored a touchdown. They ain't gonna be like, damn, too bad his brother wasn't here. I don't think they bringing up that shit, bro.
You're right, but here's the thing though, and this is irrelevant, but Patrick has been playing for Kansas City for the past 7 years in the league, and so he's built a life there and all that. I was in Kansas City last year for a playoff game. I was eating a Q39, yeah, Q39, high-end barbecue spot there. I was sitting there chilling. All of a sudden, I hear a bunch of people just booing the fuck out of someone. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? It was Jackson Mahomes.
Okay.
For some fucking reason,
he was in the spot or what?
He walked in. They started booing him. The Chiefs fans are booing this kid out the fucking place.
What's wrong with that?
See, that's the thing. Why the fuck does this city hate this kid so much?
But what I'm asking, what does it matter that they're booing though? Like,
no, I'm asking.
I feel like that doesn't matter if they booing. They know him and that the situation got at social media, so they booing him because of. But I don't feel like that should even matter that he's getting booed. Like whatever he did, he's only getting booed because he's Patrick Mahomes' brother
in Kansas City.
Yes, nigga, they wouldn't have booed him if they didn't know him. They only know him because he's Patrick Mahomes' brother. That's it. Because you gotta think, fam. If he was another person's teammate, brother on the same team, they wouldn't have gave a shit. It's because it's Patrick Mahomes' brother. That's the only reason they even give a fuck. That's it.
Yeah, and like you said, this has nothing to do with the NFL. So do you think that they're going to make an example out of Jackson? You think they're going to hit him with the hammer?
No. Well, hit a hammer for what?
No,
this is going to be the regular assault case.
If he gets charged, do you think they're going to put it down on him and be like, oh, yeah, you're going to be listed as a sex offender? Or do you think they're just going to push the show underneath the rug?
No, because if they can get her to sign an NDA, she's going to sign it. Why? They can give her like $1 million easily. So this is gonna go on under the rug, possibly, unless you don't care about making money. Normally, that's how it works. If you pressing charges and somebody's going to court, they can push you with a settlement, right? If you sign the settlement, you sign an NDA, and you're gonna get paid, right? But if not, You just go out there with a story. Now, I would imagine if I'm a young lady who's trying to come up on some bread, I'm gonna tell a young man who I know is related to Patrick Mahomes, and I know he dumb as fuck, right? I am going to record this nigga kissing me and say, "Why the fuck you kissing me?" And then be like, "Y'all niggas gotta pay me."
And you're right. It is.
That's what I would do.
You're right. She probably is money hungry, but here's the thing: it just wasn't no young girl trying to come up on some bread. This was a legit owner of a multi-million-dollar restaurant.
It's never the young ones. The best ones that do it are the business owners, the people whose business about to go under and they're not telling nobody yet. Those are the best ones that do it, bro.
Be all scandalous
because they know the business, my G. They know how to get something real smooth or to make sure that, hey, you got to make sure Patrick Mahomes does a deal with us where we can have him in the commercials over here or something. You know what I'm saying? And then he agrees to do it, and now boom, y'all restaurant then came back alive. Because remember, fam, you can't forget, a lot of restaurants are still struggling from the COVID.
Yeah.
Still struggling, fam.
I just feel like at the end of the day, Jackson, after all this shit blows down, Jackson just needs to keep his head down low.
Fam, I want to make sure that I want to make it clear. I agree with you. I'm not on Jackson's side. It's just that when I was listening to you, that shit sounded so personal. I'm like, I gotta push back on that. This shit sound like damn, like dude, sport. I'm like, fam, we don't even know the situation. Because only why I say that is because I've had a brother. My brother was primetime boxing, and he was having big ass fights on TV. I mean, he was on ESPN, my nigga.
Yeah, like
big time for boxing. You know what I'm saying? Kell Brooks and shit. And people would come to me and be like, "Oh, that's your motherfucking brother." I never ever once tried to do something where I was taking, like, hogging off of his shit. Now I would go to the fight so I can get on TV with him. You know what I'm saying? But I would never try to do something, or I would never try to do something and put my name out there in light of him doing something
that draws negative attention.
Where it would draw negative attention to him. So that, you know what I'm saying, like that part. But yeah, I mean, I get where you coming from. It's a crazy situation, but maybe dude just always been like that, fam. He maybe always been like that.
Yeah.
Them niggas come for money, fam. You gotta remember something. What did the parents did?
MLB player.
They came from bread, bro. Yeah. Like they been. This ain't no situation where the nigga just started making money and he's riding the coattails of Patrick Mahomes for real. Cause them niggas had money when they was kids, growing up like that. So he probably had that super entitled vibe, like, bitch, you gonna give me them lips in the first place.
Oh fuck, I can't take you serious.
I'm just saying, fam, said, like,
bitch, give me the lips. I don't know, like you said earlier, it's kind of personal, because at the end of the day, like, I respect what Patrick has done as a player, as a father, and all that, and I just feel like Jackson just needs to open his eyes and be like, I'm tarnishing my brother. What the fuck's going on? Because I'm making him look back because of my dumbass decisions. I need to grow the fuck up. There's no reason why I should even be putting myself in these situations in the first place. There's no reason why I should be dancing on no fucking dead guy's memorial. There's not one person in the right mind would do some shit like that. Like, who does that? Especially on national fucking television. Who does shit like that? You don't. So at one point, Jackson's got to grow the fuck up. They're probably going to make an example. You're right. They might sweep it under the rug if she's quiet. But if they don't, they're going to make a fucking example out of this dude.
I mean, yeah, I agree. I don't want to spend too much circling on that shit. Cause I feel like we probably touched all the angles on it. But
oh, yeah.
I do see what you're saying. I do agree with you. Like I said, only time I started going is when I heard all the personal joy. I'm like, hold on, fam.